Hi folks, Lloyd Thayer here, just to say a few words about Ellen Schmidt. Sorry I can't be with you today, but just wanted to tell a couple of quick memories. When Ellen first came into my life, or I came into hers, around 2000, I was going through a rough time and just learning how to play dobro on my lap and sing at the same time. And I went to the open mic at the Colonial Inn and I did my song, and afterwards Ellen came up to me and just bent over and very quietly said, "Soulful." And it just went right through me. I really needed it in that moment. And I think of that sometimes when I'm down. It's just so soulful. And as we got to know each other better, then she started booking me for these community garden shows in and around Boston that her and Jake would be at. And I think we were doing a fundraiser for one of those, and they were playing, and they said, "Why don't you come up and play a song with us?" So I said, okay. And so they were like this, and I was trying to get over on the side, and Jake said, "You got to get in the middle." And I said, "There's no way I'm getting between the two of you." And so we're going back and forth about it. And of course the audience is looking, and I was like, we're not going to get in a fist fight. And so finally I just went over and hid behind Ellen, and we started, and there were no casualties. And anyway, they were such a force of nature. So anyway, and my last story is that at some point I think it might have been 2014 or 15, I was asked to perform at Cheryl Peralt's wonderful event in Hopkinton at the cable station. And so I'm driving out there, and I got off 495 onto 135 in Main Street, and I'm coming in there. Saturday morning, it's early, whatever. All of a sudden, boom, this traffic's dead stop. And I'm like, what's going on? We're in a traffic jam in Hopkinton and on a Saturday morning. And I think I'm going to miss this, it's crawling along. So finally we get up, and I'm like, who is blocking the traffic? And it turned out to be Ellen, and her car was broken down on the side of the road. The flashes on. So I pulled in behind her, and I said, "Ellen, what's going on?" I gave her a big hug. Let me take you to the, let me take you to the cable station. And she said, "No, that's okay. Car broke down." She said, "I think it's time. It's a sign that we need a new car." And I said, "Okay." And then she just looked up, and I could still see her in my heart. She looked up, and she said, "Such a beautiful morning, isn't it? Look at the sky and the sun. And it's not that cold out. And there's no snow or rain. And we have AAA. And I called Alan, he's on the way. The only thing that's bad is that I'm going to miss your set." And I was like, "Okay, Ellen." And I said, "Well, let me at least take you in there so you're," and she said, "No, I'm going to wait here." And so I drove off, and I thought, someday if I ever grow up, I want to be like that when I grow up. It's such a beautiful day. Look at that blue sky. It's a beautiful day. Here I am. So thank you so much. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there with you. And thanks for everybody who put it all together, and all of you who are participating. And Ellen's in my heart every day, and so are you. So thank you so much for being here and listening to me. And I hope you have fun.